But yung competent project manager or construction manager, we have to remember na mayroong 3 dimensions, competency dimensions for global architecture and engineering professionals, which most of our colleagues or Filipino professionals were not able to identify. Ito yung construction management, engineering management, and commercial management. You might be good in construction management, but if you lack commercial management, problema rin yan. Same thing with engineering management, especially kung ang project is related with engineering procurement and construction. So these are the 3 dimensions that each one of us must be familiar, at least familiar. Construction management, engineering management, and commercial management. Yung construction management, this is what we are learning now. Yung engineering management, we are doing training also for engineering management, and we have certification for engineering management. We call it Professional Engineering Management Certification or Certified Professional Engineering Management under ASEM, American Society for Engineering Management. So, what is, three competency dimensions? One is, yung construction management, engineering management, and commercial management. Yung construction management, we have the knowledge areas, yung project management, time management, already discussed it earlier. So, alam na natin ito because this is our topic. Then, yung engineering management, there are also 9 knowledge areas within the engineering management. Sabi natin dito, engineering management is an art and science of planning, organizing, allocating resources, directing, and controlling. These are the management side, diba? That's the definition of management. That have technological component. Yung technological component is related with engineering. Engineering organization management, a good example is, if you work with consultants, and if you are functioning as lead designer, at least lead designer, iba ang hawak ng tao or yung team mo within consultancy department or consultancy organization against sa construction company. Sa construction company, madaling i-push yan, sigaw-sigawan mo lang yan, pwede, di ba? But when it comes to consultants, hindi mo pwedeng basta sigawan yan. Iba ang engineering professionals, iba ang architect, may mga ego din yung mga yan. So iba ang dealing with consultants, iba ang dealing with a construction company. Okay? So yan yung dapat nating malaman. So engineering management is an art and science of management with a technological component. So yung isa doon is organizational management. Ang consultant, pwede yan magpapetik-petik. Kunyari nakatingin sa computer, kunyari nagbabasa ng specifications, but in reality, wala silang productivity, di ba? Sa construction, madaling makita yung productivity because mayroong physical structure. Di ba? Makikita mo kung delay. But sa consultancy, sasabihin lang, hindi, I'm still reading, I'm still doing something. Okay? So, if you don't know how to handle consultancy organization, may issue din yan. Okay? So, skill din yan na dapat mong intindihan. If you are working in an owner organization and if you have multiple consultant, iba ang strategy how to push yung mga consultant. Ang mga consultant, mahilig yung magpapetik-petik sa trabaho as long as na hindi mo kaya silang kontrolin. But you as a competent project manager, you know how to handle engineering management within the project boundary. Okay? So, strategic planning, financial resources, project management, operation supply chain, marketing sales management, management technology, system engineering, code of conduct and ethics, and legal issues within engineering management. Ano ang difference ng engineering project management at saka yung construction project management? Magkaiba po iba ang deliverable ng engineering. Iba ang deliverables ng construction. So, there are all those same concept, but iba ang implementation in terms of leadership and processes. When it comes to commercial management, it is related with business opportunities, profitable of the project, in terms of and contracts, yung inception to completions. So, iba rin yung commercial management. May project ka nga, marunong ka nga sa engineering management, but within commercial management, logi ka naman. So, kailangan alam din natin with proper understanding yung accounting principles, estimating, tendering and procurement, cash flow management, assessment of financial viabilities, contract administration, supply chain management, budget planning, monitoring and forecasting, risk and value management, business development and planning. So these are related with commercial management. Okay? So there are three issues that we need to. Construction management. Okay, balikan natin to. So construction management, engineering management, and commercial management. These are important aspects within the architecture and engineering professionals. Alam niyo ba na with regards kasi meron tayong tanong kanina about meron tayong isa doon sa reasons why you are taking CMIT is to know about construction entrepreneurship. I've been in the Middle East for the past 30 years. At alam nyo ang saan ang merong pinakamaraming nalugi na owner? Nasa Middle East. Most of the time, pag nalugi sa Pilipinas, papunta ng Middle East, ipon na naman. Kasi nga, kulang sa commercial management. You might be a good engineer, you might be a good architect, but if you don't have the knowledge, sufficient knowledge for commercial management, problema din po yan. Okay? And it has to go through with the leadership. Leadership is important when it comes to construction management, commercial management, at engineering management. And leadership can be learned. Kaya sa ating supplemental learning, isa na dapat nating matutunan is yung 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. Mas maganda kung ma-master natin yung mga laws na yon.